everyone out there in the internet worlds. Superfriends are back this week with another episode.
You asked
Some,
for it. We're here to deliver.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It's like that Marvel slogan. Cause you asked for it.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Doi.
So yeah, I got some stuff to talk about, but firstly, we want to just go into a pretty cool thing that happened this week. I believe this past week. Bill Finger is gonna get credited in all Batman stuff coming up, like BVS, Gotham. So that's really cool. This has been a debate for a while, like because people found out that Bill Finger was actually the guy that came up with Gotham City and Jim Gordon and all those kind of really important key parts of Batman, and then
Yeah.
Bob Kane took all the credit basically. So it's pretty cool that they're finally doing it. What do you guys think about that? I mean,
It's about time. Like
76 years.
it took 76 years, but he's finally getting credited in a movie that's. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome because when you look at it, Bob Kane's original idea was just some idiot with like Da Vinci wings just going around flying. Like, it looks stupid. And then Bill Finger comes in and he like makes it the Batman that we know. And it always was kind of messed up whenever you looked into any Batman media. It was always created by Bob Kane, and like Bill Finger got shafted pretty much, but I mean, it's good that I mean, again, like I said, it took 76 years, but he's finally getting his due, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's similar to like the what's case with Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, but not
Yeah.
the same because obviously neither of them did until later on. But
Right.
now it's just one. I'm really curious. Like, not gonna lie, I'm pretty misinformed. I don't really know why. Why didn't he get credit?
I think it was a case of a lot of things that happened back then. Just the whole, there wasn't the kind of, there wasn't a comic creators kind of thing
Yeah.
that happened back then. Like when
Yeah.
you wouldn't get your credit for whatever you created, it was kind of
They
like the
still
company
don't.
work for hire stuff.
Yeah,
These-
it's very similar. Well, not very similar, but almost like the stuff that Gary Conway was going on about in terms of like, Killer Frost and like derivative characters and stuff. It's not exactly the same, but it's in like the same ballpark.
Or some people will say that about Ditko or Kirby with Stan Lee getting most of the credit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of people now are really like giving I mean, Ditko always was credited with like Spider-Man and everything, and Kirby got a lot more of the stuff, I think, with Marvel than
DC.
although everyone does kind of give him credit for like the New Gods and stuff.
And Dark Side.
It was a question of a long time. Jack Kirby never really got credited for creating a lot of the Marvel characters. I mean, he really created all of his. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Jack Kirby is just like a god amongst men
Yeah.
when it came to comic books, and because you look back at a lot of the pages he used to do, like he would pencil his own work and then he would write them too. He'd have dialogue suggestions in the margins.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
it was
Like,
So-
yeah, it was always like Stan would come up with like a basic idea, and Kirby would expand upon it and kind of mold it into the character that we got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then with the Steve Ditko, he really, for a while too, it wasn't until the Spider-Man movie, I think, that they put his name alongside Stan Lee's, the first movie, with Tobey Maguire back in like 2001
Yeah,
or whatever.
mhm.
But and then yeah, that was like a whole thing too. Like, as I remember, Steve Ditko is a little more bitter though. He doesn't want any part of like Spider-Man now. He just kind of forgets that period of his life and doesn't
Yeah.
want to talk about it. So
Yeah, which
But
I mean is
it's-
is a shame because in my personal opinion, the Steve Ditko era of Spider-Man is probably like the best era out of like everything.
yeah, it's just lay the groundwork for what is happening now and what's to come. But yeah, it's
Like I was saying though, I mean,
it's tough.
they're still kind of not getting credit. Wasn't it Conway who had that issue with Power Girl and all that?
Well, Jerry Conway's whole thing was that like with derivative characters like Power Girl and
they were based that technically originate because of another
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, so it was like the basic principle that they were based on another character, so he really couldn't get any credit or compensation if they like appeared in media and stuff. And I think it came down because Caitlin Snow was in the Flash TV show, and she's Killer Frost, but it's not the Killer Frost that he created. It was a different Killer Frost that was a derivative, and you know.
Mm-hmm. And then and
Yeah, that
there's
lasted
something.
for like a few days,
Yeah.
and then and then DC contacted him and they made up and everything. So
Yeah, basically they just told him shut the fuck up. So
no, I think they gave him his thing.
no, I
They were
know,
like,
I know.
yeah.
I was just thinking
But
that.
basically, yeah. Here, take the money and shush. Just shush.
No, but what we're saying is Bill Finger, it's glad that he's finally getting his due. I mean, the guy's dead, but I mean, you know, you did it, buddy.
Yeah, I would have loved to meet him and talk about, that whole process of creating Batman in the early years,
Yeah.
that character and stuff.
Yeah, the Golden Age stuff.
And then there was a whole discussion of creating the Joker with Jerry Robinson and Bob Kane, all that controversy. Nobody knows who created him and stuff. So
That's usually a thing with a lot of characters we're finding out. It's really always a tough thing, especially back then when we didn't have as strict creator rights as we do now. But
yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's our little. Just want to get that out of the way. Also, we want to get into the topics though tonight. So the first thing we have was coming. I'm not sure. Do you guys remember what site broke this story about the Booster Gold Blue Beetle movie?
Shoot.
I think
hold up.
I'm pretty sure.
Trade Report, or?
Umbrito or the other thing. The one you just said. You just said it.
was.
Oh, Trade
I
Reports.
think.
I think.
Yeah, it was Trade
That-
Reports.
that
It was Trade
website.
Reports.
They do a lot of stuff, yeah. They're hit and miss, but from what I've seen and like people talking about it that are actually, in the industry, they're like, yeah, it's happening. So,
Right.
the question is like whether or not like who's behind it, Berlanti, whatever. I'm sure he's producing it. I don't know if he's going to direct it though to say, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's happening. So
Well, I mean, I think they said that it's in development, and I mean, a lot of movies are supposedly in development at Warner Brothers. Like
Yeah,
Legion of
Legion of
Legion of
Superheroes is there.
Superheroes, Metal Men. That's definitely gonna get made.
there's a chance it could actually
There was a
alongside
list that I
Cyborg maybe.
saw. Hold on, I'll pull it up. There was a list of all the stuff that was mentioned.
Well, while McKinley gets that,
I think there's a Deathstroke movie.
Yeah,
development
I
too.
think they said there was.
What's his name said they're making it. The writer
Yeah.
of the Nolan trilogy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well-
he wrote Constantine.
Oh,
Goyer?
Goyer?
Yeah, he's the one who said it.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm all for Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. I always really liked that duo, especially when they were in JLI. They were like, they just had like really funny back and forth with each other, and they were just like the best of friends. So the idea of a buddy cop movies, it's an interesting idea given the really grim kind of dark tone for this universe we've seen so far. If Warner
Oh my
Brothers,
God, here we go with the memes, the grim, dark, edgy.
if Warner Brothers just came out
Throwing
and
around buzzwords, throwing around again.
Nick, let me talk.
Throw around these buzzwords, generalize the DCU.
Anyway, okay. How about this? A more serious tone. How about that?
Yeah, but I mean, unlike Marvel, we have other tones in the DC universe here, so
Right,
we're
but
flexible.
like if we could get this movie, then this would be really cool because not only would it really give more credence to the idea that every DC movie is different and that it adds its own little flavor, that it like expands on new characters.
I mean,
it shows-
Shazam is going to be lighter too.
Well, yeah, definitely. So it's gonna be like, and I would assume Flash is gonna be too, since I think it's rumored Lord and Miller are writing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wrote the story treatment for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is, I would be really down for this. This would be a really cool idea. I'm trying to figure out where it would fit in. I would assume it's just a time travel story because I think the report is supposedly saying it's supposed to be the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle. So they could easily do a story where maybe Booster takes him on a time travel trip to save Ted Kord or something.
Yeah, I like that. That'd
Yeah,
be cool because
it's,
it's introducing the passing of the torch into the universe.
Yeah,
if they go that
it's
route.
it's a chance to do a personal story, but also a chance to like flesh out the universe a little bit more.
This would also go along with
Yeah,
the Blaze
plus there was an
comics.
Easter egg.
Yeah, Blaze Comics.
Yeah, in Man of Steel, Easter egg.
Yeah,
Cool.
Booster Gold. Like, I would have never assumed that we would see Booster Gold in this universe. So the fact that it's in development makes me excited.
I mean, it's been rumored for a while. Not
Right.
even just like, not even
Yeah,
just
Booster Gold,
Yeah.
Like
sci-fi show.
I assumed we were gonna get a TV show or he was gonna appear on the CW. The fact that he's being considered for a movie makes me even more excited, especially with Blue Beetle too, because I really like Jaime Reyes.
He has a lot of those Tony Stark mannerisms too, except they're gonna make it unappealing. Yet that's appealing to the character.
No. He's a jerk like Tony Stark, but he's a loser at the same time instead of a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting too. The like movies like Booster or Blue and Gold. I'm from what I'm hearing, the title is rumored to be Blue and Gold. I don't know if that's true or not of the movie.
I mean, I'd be down with that.
Who knows?
Yeah, so yeah, Blue and Gold, Legion of Superheroes, other movies like that. Like
Gold Beetle.
from what I know, Warner Brothers wants to make those on smaller budgets and like have them be really unique and like different, I guess. So.
Yeah. Which, I mean, yeah, I'm all for that. Like, save the big stuff for, like, Justice League characters and everything. And, like, with these guys, you really don't have to go that big for these characters. I mean, maybe Legion, but I don't know. Anyway, but, I mean, I'm just happy that this is actually being considered.
Yeah, I just don't know where it's gonna fit into the universe. Like,
Mhm.
seems like an odd movie.
Yeah. Again, it could just be like a side story thing, like not really affecting anything in the long run.
You know what would be really interesting? Since you brought up the whole time travel aspect, what if you see the future with Booster's origin, you see like stuff that we're going to see in the future movies? Like, that'd be pretty cool. Like, see like the suits all aligned, and, like in the little museum.
Right. Like, you can easily with Booster Gold just be like, yeah, like the Earth was kind of messed up whenever Darkseid came and invaded, and the whole audience is like, "What? Darkseid came?"
Oh, yeah, I found the list, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's not really a list. It's more like a bunch of stuff that has been put out in the last few years. Like, earliest was 2008 with the whole Green Arrow.
Green Arrow,
Yeah.
Supermax.
Yeah, which I
That's
still really wish
never
we-
gonna happen.
I
Probably
really
not.
wish we could have seen
Yeah,
that, but
most definitely.
It was an odd movie though. Like when you look back, it was just a really like it didn't fit into any plans they were doing. It's just like gonna be a one shot.
I definitely, but like, this was before I was really excited for any shared universe stuff. I was just like, I just wanted a Green Arrow movie with like him escaping from a prison
It's a good
full of
script.
yeah.
You know, it could have been good, but
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know where it could fit in now, especially since I don't know if we're ever really going to see Green Arrow in the movie universe. I think it would just be a little too much at this point.
yeah, I don't think we'll see Green Arrow anytime soon.
Was it?
And if we do, it'll be like the Dark Knight Returns version or something. I don't know.
Well, what was that? Weren't they considering a Doom Patrol movie, or am I imagining that?
It's not on the list that I have,
Okay,
but there's
so I may have made that up, or I may have just broken a scoop right here. You heard it first.
Scoop.
Doom Patrol.
Exclusive.
Doom Patrol for 2018.
To answer your question, yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but they have the Vertigo slate too that they haven't announced fully.
No, that's true.
You know, 100 Bullets, Fables, Sandman release date. They haven't finalized.
That's true. Wasn't Doom Patrol a Vertigo title for a little bit?
I don't.
I think so.
I don't think so. I don't think it was. It could have. It might. Maybe. I don't know.
Justice League or Dark Universe is part of the Vertigo slate too.
Oh.
Uh,
Well.
That's
yeah. I can see that.
That's what it's called, Dark Universe, right now.
Dark
So.
Universe.
Actually, it's not.
Interesting.
Remember in December, Del Toro said that it's going to be part of the DC Extended Universe.
Okay, Del Toro says a lot of things, so
No, it is part of the DC. It's part of the like Man of Steel stuff,
but
like,
it's
in
being
a different slate.
It's being produced by New Line Cinema.
It's like New Line.
That's why.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like the same thing with Shazam. Like it's part of the universe, but it's like being done kind of outside
Yeah.
of.
Shazam is another interesting one too because that can actually happen before 2019 or whatever it's slated. Because all they're really looking at right now is just they're trying to find who's going to play Captain Marvel and a director, and then they're good to go.
Mhm.
Like I mean, Yeah, like I don't really know. I don't know what the thing is with Shazam right now. I guess they just. I mean, I guess they really just do got to find someone for Captain Marvel, but like,
Patrick Warburton.
is it? I actually wouldn't mind that, but like, is everything like written and
John
everything,
Cena?
or?
Yeah, the script is coming along. I think it's almost done, or if it is done, probably now.
Yeah, I mean, they could easily just start doing it since again, it's outside of like outside of like Warner Brothers like main thing, so they can just work on it independently. But
I'm sure the
I
Rock.
think
is just
Shazam
waiting
also
for it.
will be their only straightforward origin movie too, because
right,
they want to stay away from like doing the whole like hero origin movie. Like the hero gets power, then they learn how to use it, then they have to fight the villain and whatever, blah blah blah.
right.
Mhm.
So every Marvel movie.
Yeah, kind of. They don't want to. They like kind of want to have because all their characters are already established in this universe. From what we know, like the only
Right.
one that's new really is Superman.
Yeah.
So
I should probably just put it out there. I like the Marvel movies, so please don't attack me. It was just a joke.
Luke Squared can confirm this.
Luke Squared.
Luke
Squared.
Squared from Marvel
Yeah.
liked.
You better comment down
Right.
there and set everyone straight, Luke Squared. I'm counting on you.
God.
Right,
Yeah.
we
Do you guys want
We
to?
spent a little too much time, I think, on this. We should probably move on.
No, but just to wrap up, sounds like a cool movie. I hope it happens. I just want to just hear more about it. I guess just get more details on it.
Yeah, same
Blue
here.
and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Blue and gold.
Gold Beetle.
But yeah, the next topic we got here is Flash season 2 promos because the show is gonna be it's 2 weeks away now. I think it's coming back.
Yeah, boy.
Yay me!
So we got all these promos and like exclusive behind the scenes stuff happening. Jay Garrick, Zoom, and all that. It's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm so excited, man. Like I saw that scene that was basically a replication of Flash of Two Worlds, and it just
Yeah, and the
like I
featurette.
know they already showed like a poster for it before, but the fact that it's like an actual scene is just like it's got me jumping up and down in my seat.
Except it looked really corny though when they did it because it was like, "Someone save me!" or like, "Please help me!" or something, or "Flash help me!" and then they're like, "Coming." It's like-
When you're as desperate as I am, when you're as big of a Flash fan as I am, you will accept it. You'll be fine with it.
I think Jay Garrick's costume looks good though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he
really
looks
cool.
great. Like he looks way better than he has any right to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be interesting to see him being like his mentor for Barry and all that because he's older and like knows the Speed Force more and stuff.
Yes, and he's he lives in a world where a bunch of other heroes are like Alan Scott and Black Superman and
Thomas Wayne Batman.
Thomas Wayne Batman, who then becomes Dick Grayson Batman with a trench coat.
Oh no. No, that didn't happen.
That
Actually,
didn't happen.
That was
No.
just a side thing.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I'm definitely excited. Like, I can't get any more excited for Flash. So these were like, oh, this is cool. But I mean, I'm just excited. It's 2 weeks away, so
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're gonna use Atom Smasher too. Like, is he like? Because they keep saying he's a villain, but like, isn't he good? I thought, or
he started out as a villain in the comics, I believe. and
Kind
then
of
he
like
becomes
Black
a
Adam.
hero.
Kind of like Black Adam.
He's kind of back and forth, I think, at times.
Justice Society.
Yep.
Similar
yeah,
trend.
in the Justice League Unlimited.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he had a thing with Stargirl, and she was a child, so that was his whole controversial thing. So you decide if Atom Smasher is a bad guy or a good guy.
I never got
Oh, he
that.
seems cool.
I thought it was just he didn't really do much in the animated series. He was like in that one episode of where the Suicide Squad was in it.
Supergirl.
There's not a lot of stuff that a lot of characters did in the Justice League Unlimited series.
Nah. But I mean, some characters actually had like exclusive episodes. Not to get too off topic.
Yeah, the question,
Yeah.
the Huntress one.
Well, the question got like a huge freaking push, and I think Stargirl had like one episode.
What was that episode? Double Date, or
Yeah, it was Double Date.
yeah, it was a good episode.
Don't forget the Green
No,
Lantern episode.
Oh yeah,
Was there a Green Lantern episode
Booster
in
Gold.
Unlimited or?
yeah, the Booster Gold one.
Yeah.
That's the
Like-
That's the best freaking Unlimited
know.
What is that
episode.
episode called?
The greatest story never told.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, because
Poor
Elongated
Booster.
Man has like more than 2 lines, and it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor Booster. He like sucks in that.
Booster was awesome though. Like freaking Booster ended up the best in that episode.
Yeah.
He got it
But
in
yeah,
that episode at the end.
going back to the Flash though, I actually really just want to see. I think the only thing I want to see now is just like what Zoom is gonna look like in the show.
Yeah. Like again, they said like the whole speed demon thing. I just want to see how they back that up because again, he's blue. So I was thinking the whole Daniel West design at first, but now I'm really interested in what they're going with.
Yeah, it's gonna be the blue evil berry blue thing.
No, we don't need to. Do
I don't know
that.
what to
That's
believe
not
anymore. Just gonna
We don't
wait.
need to. We know we don't need to go that far. Just
You can actually you can see Jay Garrick chasing Zoom in that 30-second preview just came out today.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, cause I think they said Zoom is supposed to be like from Earth 2 as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you really wanted to be a nerd and dig so down into it, he could just be like their version of the rival from early comics, but
Mm.
you know, they're calling him Zoom because it's marketable.
I'm just curious if he's gonna be a Thawne or like a Zolomon or like if they're bringing Thawne back. Actually, no. I think they did. Okay, no, definitely Wells is back, but he's not gonna
Like,
be
I
playing
know-
Thawne again.
Yeah, I know Wells is back, but I don't. He's supposed to be just
Yeah,
Wells.
yeah, yeah.
Like I think Thawne is dead.
Yeah, he is.
Like I think Thawne is just straight up dead.
In the report that I read,
No, he'll
confirmed-
be back somewhere.
Oh, they confirmed that he is definitely Wells, and he's just Wells for now.
Right.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know anybody, but they're gonna treat him like a friend or something.
Just look in the credits for the guy who played the actual Thawne. After the
I really wish we had seen more of that guy. He
Yeah.
was great.
he just had that face
He-
that looked evil.
He looked exactly like Thawne, actually.
Mhm. Older Barry, older blonde Barry.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, but the Flash season 2, I want to see what's his name, Vibe and Killer Frost show up too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, I'm thinking with Killer Frost, Caitlyn's not actually going to be Killer Frost. I'm thinking she's evil in Earth 2 or something, and that's just what we're going to see. Because I don't think they would get rid of I don't think they would get rid of Caitlyn, a big supporting character, by this point.
That'd be very similar to what they did with Lana in Smallville. They did something similar where she had like this kryptonite thing, and she had to absorb people's energies or whatever, and to help people yet save her life, type deal. And then she
Right.
disappeared for a few seasons and came back on the finale.
Yeah. I mean, because just imagine that, like, in the Flash universe that we're seeing, her and Ronnie are, like, married and everything, but in
Mhm.
Earth 2, they're the typical Firestorm, Killer Frost rivalry.
Hmm.
Speaking of that,
Possibly,
we still need
yeah.
an explanation on the whole. I see Dr. Stein, and then I just see Ronnie as Firestorm. Like how they're gonna explain.
Oh!
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Here's actually a cool thing I was thinking about. Maybe in, like, this universe, Firestorm is Ronnie and Dr. Stein, but
And
in
the other
Earth
one.
2, it's Jason and Dr. Stein.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, aren't there set photos from like Legends of Tomorrow where there's that new guy?
Yeah.
That's like hanging out with Dr. Stein?
Yeah, but Jason Rush was in the last season. He was in for Flash season 1. And this,
Yeah,
this
I
is
think
a
they're
different
gonna
guy.
retcon it and like
Maybe.
No, but I think
Make some new character.
I think he died, though, or something, didn't he? Or he just left or something.
He just left. He was just a student, and they went to talk to him, just to talk about Stein. We don't know where he went from
Yeah,
there.
so I mean,
he died.
he died.
Totally. Who knows what the
Because
other guy is.
you can't have a prominent black character on this show.
I just know he's
We're getting hot girl though, so
yeah, and man.
yeah, but man is white, so
Oh, Hawkman.
Hawkman. I don't know what the joke about that is. I'm gonna have to ask you about that after this episode.
Thanagar.
I don't know what that's from.
I think it.
Thanagarian Snare Beast, dude.
I think they said that on Blood Sweat, didn't they? I totally think they
Hawkman?
said it on there. I totally think they did. Yeah.
On
Hawkman.
what?
I don't know.
Blood Sweat Comics.
Oh, I thought you said butt
Shout
sweat
out.
comic.
Yeah. Booty sweat.
No, we're
comics.
not shouting out blood sweat comics here. Sorry, no shout outs.
No, we're shouting out
Take
butt
that-
sweat
take that
comic.
Yeah,
back.
butt
We're
sweat.
shouting out
Butt sweat
butt-
comics. Yeah.
Yeah, go check them out instead.
The new comic publisher, Butt Sweat
On
Comics.
JuiceTube.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Jeez. All right, I think we should like wrap this up and move on to the next topic here. Final topic, actually. Supergirl, which is starting when? Does anyone know when Supergirl starts?
No.
Soon, I guess. A couple weeks from now. I
It
don't
said
know.
fall, so.
Currently looking up.
Probably when all the other shows start. A couple weeks then. Yeah, so Supergirl, I think yesterday they showed a brand new kind of like sizzle reel, I guess, like footage from the whole season. Because obviously we just saw the pilot. Oh, well, we didn't see the pilot yet, but
Hypothetically, if we had seen the
Yeah.
pilot.
some people saw it. Somewhere. We won't say where. but-
Somewhere. Someone saw it.
Someone beyond the rainbow.
Yeah, so we got some new footage there, and then what everyone's been talking about, we got our first look at Red Thing, whatever his name is, I don't know.
We got our first look at Crispy Bacon Tornado Edition.
Hey,
Yeah, which so yeah, he's he's gonna be in the show. That I don't know what he's doing there, but he's there. So yeah. What did you guys think of the trailer first? We'll talk about that, like just the
Push that off
1 minute
to the
thing.
very end.
yeah,
no words.
kind of move on to that.
I mean, the trailers, I think it's fine. Like, it didn't really get me more excited, but
It got me less excited.
Gotcha.
Those effects look terrible. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the effects definitely don't look great. I don't know when it's released, so I don't know if they have time to fix anything up. But like, effects don't look great. Like, I mean, Flash isn't always a win, but like, Flash looks better than some of the stuff on this, and
Yeah, CBS has a bigger budget than CW too.
yeah, so it's very surprising. But I mean, I'm fine with it. Again, I wasn't really that excited. It's kind of just that old typical. She's just Clark Kent, but as a girl. So
Yeah.
there's nothing really here to separate her from Superman. So it almost seems like the show is already kind of missing its own point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a bad idea to introduce Superman, like say he exists, like
Silhouette Man.
because then you have that. Yeah, because you have that in the back of the show, like you have that in the back of your head, like, oh, like Superman exists in this world. Why isn't he here? Like, why is he never around? Why do we just keep hearing, oh yeah, that dude in the red cape, the big blue guy?
The big blue
It's like-
Boy Scout.
Because you like when you say, okay, Superman exists, you're either all in or you're out. Like he's either gonna be there or not, and then
He's not. Like,
so
you're just gonna see like shadows of him, and it's gonna. And I think they're in the same city, aren't they? So that makes it even
No,
more
it's different city.
scrutinizing.
Different city.
no, there's yeah,
It's a different city.
Different.
What
Yeah,
city
Yeah,
is
different
it?
Supergirl
city.
has.
The city.
Yeah, city.
Yeah, doesn't she have like some other? Because he's in Metropolis and she's in like shit. What
Another-
is the city called?
Another made-up freaking name.
Yeah, some other fictional place that's close by. But yeah,
It looks the exact same, but it's not the same place.
I'm trying to find out what it is. I
God,
forgot what it's
so
called.
much wrong with this show.
Yeah.
The-
I mean,
Jeez.
there's already so much with it that I was really upset about. Like, the whole Jimmy Olsen thing, like...
James Olsen, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
James.
he's James Olsen, that he's like a really big, handsome...
Only Superman can call me Jimmy because he's stuck in his old ways.
He's stuck in his old racist ways.
Yeah. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy. And freaking
Superman's-
Toy Man, who is like another handsome, not a midget or like
The guy that was Toy Man should have been Jimmy.
Yes,
Like,
he should.
No, that's what
And
I've
he's
always
totally
said. He
playing
looks
him.
exactly like Jimmy.
Mhm.
And James Olsen should have been Toy Man.
No, James should have just been off, gone, like out. Sorry.
Take that, man.
They already casted them.
To Magic Mike 3.
But yeah, like I wasn't really on board with the idea before. Like I was I was interested in it. I'm willing to give it a shot, but I mean the trailer doesn't get me more excited. Like it just seems to
Well,
reinforce.
the pilot
more
doesn't
of,
either. I mean, come on. Like,
Yeah, I mean it just seems to reinforce more of why I think this probably isn't going to be that great of a show.
and it sucks too because Supergirl, there's so much potential there. Like if you actually do her properly and make her like this edgy kid that like doesn't like anybody and is like all weird and stuff and like super, like just I don't know. She's more unleashed like Superman. She doesn't know what she's doing. Like
Yeah.
but
Hormones.
then they're just making her female Clark and she gets coffee for people and stuff.
And she has boy troubles as she fights Voltron. She's thinking about who she's gonna ask out, James or Toyman. I have to stay alive for that cup of coffee with James.
Yep. You notice how those effects look like the same effects Bat in the Sun use? Like they're just so simple looking. Not simple, but
no,
like
Bat in the Sun looked
yeah,
better
like
though.
they,
Yeah,
well,
Bat
they
in
both
the
look fan made.
Well, I mean, Bat in the
Like-
Sun has better costume designs than freaking
Dude,
Supergirl.
Bat in the Sun, did you see that Batman versus Darth Vader? That like looked like a movie right there.
You
That
see
was-
what was it, the Wolverine and Wonder Woman one?
know,
That one looked great.
Let me change that back.
No,
I
Superman
confused
versus
it.
Thor,
Not Bat in the
like
Sun.
that helmet.
Not Bat in the Sun. Ismahawk. It reminds me of Ismahawk's video. Like their little
I have
fighting
no idea
videos.
who that is.
I don't.
They did
yeah.
Green Arrow and Hawkeye.
I have no idea who that is.
They're pretty. He made the Nightwing series, the Nightwing web series.
Oh, okay, that wasn't
Oh,
bad.
that
Yeah,
guy.
that guy.
That wasn't. I mean, that wasn't.
I actually, the funny thing, I just recently watched that. Like, I just sat down and I was like, all right, let me just watch it and see
alright.
what it's all about. It was only like 3 episodes, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so I watched it and I'm like, like, it was like their costumes were kind of cool and like the settings and everything, but like, man, there was so much potential there and it was kind of like,
I didn't like Jason.
I don't know.
I didn't like the Jason.
Yeah,
It was
that
weird.
guy was, and the guy for Bruce too was like really odd, but
He's pretty. I actually like that guy. He plays Batman in a lot of. He plays Batman in a lot of the Bat in the Sun stuff too. The same dude.
yeah, but like in that series, he had like shades on and stuff. I was like, what? Like,
They were at
Anyway,
a funeral.
Supergirl looks cool.
yeah,
Red Tornado
No, it
does
doesn't.
not.
It does not look cool.
I knew
It
that
looks terrible.
I knew that would get your attention, but
And oh my god, we didn't even talk about the worst thing here. Red tomato or tomato.
he
or
looks like a piece
whatever.
of bacon. The end.
Budget Vision hashtag.
Yeah, just give your all right. Let's do this. Give your one word answer. Like, what do you see like when you look at him? Just one word. Go.
Foam.
Foam.
Okay.
God, McKinley.
Pound Budget Vision. One word.
Pound. Wait, pound
Hashtag.
budget vision.
Hashtag.
Oh god, mine is just crap. It just looks terrible.
Like,
Just burn it.
well, it's because like they want it to be like Vision from Age of Ultron. The only thing is that Red Tornado's got like a really cool look that could have easily been done with practical designs, like the whole empty eyes and empty mouth sort of thing, and
The roboticness.
yeah,
Not the
and-
human likeness. Not that.
Yeah, and like, well, I mean, he has looked like a human before, but the thing is, it just, this looks weird. This looks really weird. Like, it just doesn't, I wouldn't have known it was Red Tornado unless someone told me it was. He looks like a Power Rangers alien thing.
But to be fair though, it would be really difficult to make that costume like on live action. It just would look awkward.
Well,
For
my
TV.
argument would be that the Mark I Iron Man suit was pretty much practical, and it looks great.
I mean, yeah, they could have done that, given him a cape or something, and like just kept the color scheme down to like red, yellow, and blue.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Just done something.
yeah, I mean, like, of course you couldn't have just done like a dude painted red with like a robot head, but I mean, this screams of like being too much in terms of his design, and it just it looks weird. He just looks weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
it's
until I see
not
it in
good.
motion and like with the CG touch-ups. Maybe it'll look a little better.
Yeah.
But as of right now, just looking at that stills, it's just like Diggle.
Not a good look.
Nah.
Definitely not.
CW's missing on them photos. lately.
Yeah, actually, well, while we're talking about Supergirl too, one interesting thing is that two female-led superhero shows are coming to TV this fall, and I'm more looking forward to the one that I never thought I would be. That's Jessica Jones over Supergirl.
Mm.
Oh,
I actually like
always
Supergirl.
I was always excited about Jessica Jones.
DC podcast, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not.
DC.
Yeah, but well, I'm not like a fan of Jessica Jones. I don't think the show will be amazing, but unfortunately, it does look better than Supergirl.
Yeah.
That's a shame, but
Yeah. No, it's definitely. It's a shame that there's a little bit more, I think, in terms of keeping with the character in Jessica Jones than there is with Supergirl, because it just seems like Supergirl again is just female Clark.
yeah.
For now,
But
gotta
now.
let the show
We'll see.
develop. It's long-term storytelling.
yeah, just gotta wait for season 2 here.
Just like with Cyborg. After I haven't picked up in
Season
a long
11
time.
with Smallville.
No, I'm talking about the issue, the comics. Like it's like each issue you gotta wait to let it develop.
Right.
Oh wow.
Like it's,
Yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, that was the show basically this week. I mean,
That's
You
the
know.
show. Get out of here. Go away. Go home.
yeah, we gotta end it on Red Tomato this time. That was the last thing we
Red tomato.
talked about.
Red tomato.
Red
I
tomato.
like that,
But
actually.
yeah, did we get any? Shoot, I didn't check if we got viewer questions. Let me do that really quick.
Pretty sure we didn't. I'll check pretty often. I'm pretty sure we
I
didn't.
think everybody kind of tuned out to my antagonistic behavior.
What were you saying? I don't even remember.
No, because I just kept telling people to freaking go F themselves and like just stop telling us what to do.
I know we talked about. We answered Clockybot's last episode about the whole Gordon or Dick Grayson taking over for Bruce, but
Oh. No, yeah. When Clockybot asked about the whole Dick or Jim Gordon taking over for Batman in the DC movies. And
Oh, no, we
all
did do
basically
that.
said no.
Yeah, we answered
No,
that.
basically-
Yeah.
yeah,
We answered with a non-answer.
we were like, maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
It's like, Dad, can I be president? Well, maybe. When you just don't have the heart to tell him no. Because he's like little Junior sticking crayons up his nose. You know he's got no chance.
But yeah, I guess that's the show. Let us know what you guys thought down below about these news pieces. Let us know your one-word response to Red Tomato, and be sure to leave any questions you might have down in the comments, and we'll probably get to them next episode. Signing off, I guess, till next week. We'll see you guys later.
All right. Peace.
Adios.